pale crescent moon hung low over the tops of the trees. From between the white blanketed cones, the dancing orange glow of a small fire penetrated the darkness, holding the night at bay. A lone figure sat staring into the flames. His face was blank. The only movement, the dance of the light and shadow from the fire. A loud crack roused him from his trance. His tired eyes slowly scanned the surroundings, then dropped to look at his hands. In his right hand was a small patch of canvas. The patch was embroidered with a silver thread, the threads arranged into the shape of a wolf's head, just as was the one on his own arm. And in his left hand, a Snickers bar. Pope was tired, so very tired. He had no more tears to cry, nor voice to scream. This was the third of his brothers lost in as many weeks. He had taken to roaming off into the woods, despite the cold, in preference to seeing the empty beds in Waystation. It seemed, however, that the zone had decided that this alone was insufficient to satiate its thirst for anguish, for it had also taken another, a capable, strong, resilient, and at the core a kind and caring person, one of the very few he could truly call his friend. He didn't know where they'd gone, only that each had left a message, and each message had exacted its toll, hollowing him out until there was nothing left but a vacuous void inside him. Looking back to the fire and closing his eyes, he tossed both into the flames. Pope knew that, like the acrid smoke drifting up into the sky, he had to let them go, to drift away, lest the bitterness and pain take hold and twist him into someone unrecognizable. This was, after all, the lesson they'd both taught him in their own ways. To be aware what enough grief will do to you. To trust those you love to live their lives by their own measure. By the time he opened his eyes, the fire had reduced to little more than a glowing heap. The void and numbness inside him supplanted by grief and guilt once again, as a fresh tear traced a line down his cheek. He confessed to himself he had been a poor student indeed, for he could not let them go.